Today's story is about a boy who found a strange magic when he was young, but the older he got, the more dangerous his tricks became. From coins and eggs to escapes underwater, will he survive his final act? Watch closely to find out how he ended. The little boy performed magic for the first time and accidentally swallowed the iron ice into his stomach. But who knew that after a while, something unexpected happened. The boy spat out an egg from his mouth, which made the audience under the stage scream. But what surprised him was that his first performance was worth it. He lived with his mother for half a month, so the boy ran home in a hurry and hurriedly asked his mother to shake his body. As expected, the mother just shook the boy gently, and countless coins fell from him in an instant. Looking at his mother's happy face, the boy also swore to her that he would turn the coin into gold soon. However, as time went by, he found out street magic when he grew up and could only barely maintain 3 meals a day. When he thought of the promise he made when he was a child, he was getting farther and farther away from himself. He couldn't help but show his remorse. But coincidentally, when Houdini escaped the handcuffs, on the day of the performance, he was questioned by a police officer. After he put on the real handcuffs for Houdini, he actually asked him to escape under the eyes of everyone. Even in the face of such a dilemma, Houdini still turned around calmly, and then pulled out a piece of iron from his belt. It didn't even take a few seconds, but he really untied the handcuffs. Looking at the applause under the stage, Houdini also thought of a way to break the ice. So the next morning, he came straight to the police station and called a bunch of reporters. Houdini took out all his savings to make a bet with the warden, and also made a request that ordinary people can't understand. And the warden heard such a ridiculous request, so he came forward to fulfill the man's wish. What made him even more confused was that he was enough to kill an elephant, but after hitting the man, not only did he not feel any pain, but he also made him show a smile of enjoyment. In order to save face, the warden agreed to the man's ridiculous request and pushed him directly into the cell, but he didn't know that it was because of this decision that the prison was humiliated. The real purpose of the man was to use the prison to clear his name, and the key was a kiss from his wife. But the warden immediately noticed something was wrong, and hurriedly went to check the man's mouth. After confirming that there was no abnormality, the warden made a harsh remark. If the man can't escape, he will arrest him for disrupting social security. Houdini didn't panic at all after hearing this. When everyone left, the real show began. This time, the prison made Houdini become a famous figure in the family for a while. However, as time went by, he also realized that he had to show more wonderful magic or his reputation would be ruined soon. So he came to the world's most secluded prison and made a crazy bet with the warden, asking him to escape from the prison under the weight of thousands of gold. Faced with such a bold provocation, the warden was ready to give him some color. They not only took pictures with Houdini in the cell, but also publicly promoted their prison's security system and even sealed his mouth with special tools. In this way, Sun Wukong would definitely not be able to escape. When everyone left, Houdini actually let go of his 6th finger. Houdini only 3 minutes later, when the prison gate was opened again, he really disappeared, leaving only a pile of iron locks on the ground. This time, the prison not only made Houdini famous, but even the people in the world gave him a world-renowned name, the King of Escape Houdini. But soon, he was no longer satisfied with a simple prison but created the world-famous water box escape magic instead. After he tightened his feet, he hanged himself in the water box and finally locked the 4 sides of the water box tightly. Once this magic fails, not only will he lose his reputation but also Houdini's life. But as the water box was blocked by a huge red board, the audience below the stage became panicked. Because 25 minutes had passed, no one could hold on for part 2 coming out tomorrow. Check comment for link.